punishment now goes from 20 years to entire life or death as may be deemed fit by the court.
I think the POCSO amendment bill that was just passed is regressive. It is going to do more damage to children than not. It's a violation of human rights and it undermines the very law that it is trying to amend. The amendments are also not based on any kind of understanding of the nuance or the dynamics of how sexual abuse of children take place, because sexual abuse of children, as we all know, takes place primarily within the family, what we call incest.
I think it is very important that a message should be sent in life, and I think that message comes across when you prescribe a criminal method of dealing with criminals and ensure that the punishment is prohibitive and deterrent, so that it puts the fear of God into people who might want to do the crime or are thinking of doing the crime. You want to dissuade these people, and I think death penalty has a very major role to play in the sense of deterrence.
So where children are not even willing to disclose, okay, we are asking them to report under POCSO, and now we are going to say that in case you do report, then the perpetrator may be sent to death or to prison for 20 years, and that guilt or the burden of that guilt cannot be put on to the child.
Asking for stringent punishments is merely a band-aid solution. The more tough part would be to actually work towards something that will impact the change of mindsets. The severity of punishment is not a deterrent for a crime. The certainty of punishment is a deterrent.
मुझे लगता है कि सबसे पहले तो पुलिस स्टेशन itself, we need to have all the support system to the child. सबसे बड़ा स्टेक होल्डर तो पुलिस है, कोर्ट तो बाद में आता है. कोर्ट की डिसीजन भी तब डिपेंड करेगा what kind of investigation has done, right? So I think we need a huge police force to understand the offense and the social repercussion of this offense.
When we talk about reporting of child sexual abuse, they are dismal. 75% and more cases are happening within the confines of home. So I don't think reportings are happening, and if reportings are not happening, convictions are not going to happen. So no, I personally do not feel that there is much that will be changed in terms of convictions getting higher in numbers or of law acting as a deterrent.
There's also the question of the mental health of the survivor and what provisions are being made under POCSO to rehabilitate and reintegrate survivors and their families into society. So as per a recent study by the Kerala Satyati Foundation, as per that study, most children who undergo sexual abuse are not being reintegrated into society.
Perpetration of this nature is a compulsive act, and it needs to be dealt with through psychological, emotional and social systems, and not through sending a man to his death.